Welcome to the Spinoso Podcast. I'm your host, Dr. Alex Spinoso. My experiences and expertise is in scaling all types of medical clinics and companies to 7, 8, and even 9 figures. And I'm here to share exactly how I did it. This isn't a podcast where I tell you you should do this. I'm just telling you how I did this. I want to help you build your business, take ownership of your life, and become a better leader at home and at work. Let's get serious on this one, guys. You do realize that no one is coming to save you, right? And I'm not talking about faith here. My wife is a devout Christian. We pray together. We go to church on Sundays sometimes. We believe in grace. But even she'll tell you, faith doesn't mean waiting around for someone to rescue you. It means getting up and doing work. And that's what I'm going to talk about. Because somewhere along the line, our culture got addicted to being rescued, being saved. We look for gurus, coaches, and quick fixes to help us with our companies. We scroll for someone who will tell us what to do, or better yet, do it for us. But guess what? Nobody's coming to save you. Nobody's coming to do that work for you. When I was a kid, if something broke in our house, we didn't call anyone. We were the someone. My dad had this old metal Craftsman toolbox that smelled like WD-40 and steel dust. He had every tool that you can imagine in the garage. The handle barely worked, box was cracked, but when he opened it, it was sacred. It was a relic. Everything was perfect. Socket wrenches, duct tape, pliers older than me. He'd toss me a screwdriver and say, pretty much figure it out. That was the whole lesson. We weren't handy because we were talented. We were handy because we had to be handy. If the faucet leaked, we fixed it. If the car wouldn't start, we learned why. We did our own oil. If we couldn't fix it, we sure as hell learned how to. And there wasn't YouTube back then. We were reading manuals. And that's why I learned what self-reliance really is. Not as some Instagram slogan about grit, but as true survival. And when I started building businesses, I realized the same rule applies. Nobody's coming to save you from your sales slump. Nobody's coming to save your marriage. Nobody's coming to tell you it's time to grow up. If something's broken, pick up the fucking wrench. Now, I live in Texas, and let me tell you, this state is full of legends. Men and women who built something out of absolutely nothing. One of the standouts that comes to mind, someone not talked about much today, but who was huge back in the 90s, is Ross Perot. He was the definition of self-made. Born in Texarkana during the Depression, no family fortune, no political dynasty, just a paper route, a Navy uniform, and a fire in his gut. He got a job at IBM selling mainframes, big, clunky, room-sized computers, and he absolutely crushed it. He hit his annual quota in 2 weeks. But then IBM ignored his ideas for how they could do it better. Well, guess what? He didn't whine about it. He quit and started his own company, Electronic Data Systems. No safety net, no investors, no fancy backing, just belief. He went door to door trying to sell computer services back when nobody even understood what that meant. People barely had a computer. They laughed at him, but he kept showing up, and he built EDS into a multi-billion-dollar corporation. Then, when most people would have retired, he looked at Washington in the early 90s and said, this country's in trouble. I need to fix this. Nobody's doing anything about it. So what did he do? He ran for president. No political machine, no donors, no party base, just one man, a few charts, and a simple message. We have to fix what's broken ourselves. And guess what? You know what happened? He got almost 19% of the national vote as an independent. That is insane. And that's Texas. Perot didn't wait for permission. He didn't wait for someone to hand him opportunity. He just said, if no one else is coming, I will. He once said, most people give up when they're just about to achieve success. They quit on the 1-yard line. That quote hits me every time because I've been there. In business, in leadership, in life, you're gonna hit walls. You're gonna feel stuck. You're gonna start hoping someone else is gonna swoop in with a miracle. But there are no miracles without motion. No one's going to come and hand you courage. You have to build that. I've had moments where I was staring at payroll, not sure how we would cover it. Moments when I was stretched too thin and my marriage was hurting. Moments when my confidence was gone and I was looking for some external sign to fix it all. But guess what, guys? No one came. And when I finally accepted that, it stopped being depressing. It became freeing. Because when you stop wanting for someone to save you, you stop feeling helpless. You stop blaming the market, your employees, your past. You start realizing you've had the tools the whole time. They're right in front of you. That's what self-reliance really is. Not isolation, ownership. You can hire mentors, you can read books, you can ask for help. But at the end of the day, no one's going to carry your dream but you. It's your hands that built it. It's your discipline that sustains it. It's your resilience that brings it back to life when it breaks. I think back to that old toolbox in my dad's garage. It wasn't shiny, wasn't particularly organized the way I would have, but it worked because every dent and scratch told a story. And that's the secret to every business and every comeback. Something breaks, you fix it. Something fails, you rebuild it. Something falls apart, you pick up the wrench, and you figure it out. That's how legends are built. That's how movements start. That's how ordinary people do extraordinary things. Not by waiting for help, not by helping themselves, and in doing that, inspiring everyone else around them to do the same. So if something's broken in your life right now, your business, your mindset, your relationships, stop waiting. No one's coming to save you. And that's the best news you'll ever hear because you already have what you need. You've got the tools, you've got the fire, you've got the will. You just have to start turning the fucking wrench.